What's up, everybody? What's up? Pleasant good day to everybody. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can y'all see it? See the grasshopper? So it's a new type of insect, or I guess some type of symbol that greets me every time I come outside my door. So I looked it up real quick. It says that grasshoppers, when you see them by your door, your window, whatever, it's a sign of for spiritual, the manifestation of abundance. All right, that's what it means. When I looked it up, it means a bunch of different other things too, but I didn't want to go into all of that. Yeah, I see the pigeons flying around because I just fed them. They be acting kind of crazy sometimes. They be out here waiting for me now. Them and the other birds. It's like you have the pigeons, you have the sparrows, um, you have the flying, the laughing seagulls. You got the brown birds. You got the melanated birds. You got the little tiny birds. Different type of birds, and I observe them. I watch how they act with each other, how they fight sometimes over the food. Sometimes the pigeons. Sometimes the pigeons. You think that they'll be the more timid of the group, but they're very aggressive. The pigeons will chase off the other birds. It makes me think of that the cartoon, the Good Feathers. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. It was on anime. Um, um, hey, it was. I'm trying to think what it was. It was I want to say it was part of like the old school Looney Tunes or the new school Looney Tunes. It was called the good feathers. They were like these gangster pigeons. Um, Pigeons are aggressive though, man. Depending on where you're at, depending on what city. I remember when I was in Staten Island. I used to go to school in Staten Island, and the pigeons were so aggressive. They used to like run up on people to try and scare them to drop their food. So they would like come at you and they would like flap their wings. It was kind of crazy. I never seen pigeons act that aggressive. The only time I seen that was in Staten Island. It was a trip. It was coming off. It was the pigeons that were close to the pier, right, close to the coast. Um, that was me coming off of the ferry from the city, going to Staten Island when I was going to school out there. Yeah, the pigeons are gangster, man. They're different. They're built different. Hope everybody's having a good day. This is day 5 plus 1. All right. This is day 5 plus 1. All right. Um, hope everybody's staying focused, um, being righteous, trying to do something positive, bringing manifesting positive change in their life. Um, Last night was kind of weird. A lady got into an accident right in front of my house. Um, I guess she hit another car. So at the time, I thought it was just like a little small accident, but the front of her hood was banged in pretty good, and but she didn't look like she was injured or nothing like that. And then eventually, some people stopped and asked if she was okay. I stood on my porch. I didn't really want to get too involved, but I still was being nosy because I heard the boom from inside my apartment. So I said, let me come out and see what's going on. Um, Eventually, the authorities came and they were talking to her, whatever the case may be. So I went back inside. It wasn't a big deal. And I seen the tow truck pull up. I was like, okay, yeah, this car's not going anywhere. And she must have hit that other. I still don't even understand how she hit that other car. It happened right here. I don't understand. Like, I didn't see it, so I don't know. So I'm inside getting ready to, wind down for the night. All of a sudden, I hear more commotion, and it sounded like the lady was like yelling and screaming. So I look outside my window because I wasn't going to come outside, and then the authorities were putting her under arrest. Right? I don't know what she did. I don't know. Maybe she had a suspended license. Maybe she wasn't driving with no insurance. I don't know. I don't know what she did, but all of a sudden I just seen them taking her bags from her and they was putting her in cuffs. It was kind of crazy. I don't know. That's my quick story. But yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing good. Like I said, it's day 5 plus 1. If you're supporting somebody at this time, continue to support them, and I appreciate you. If you're going through the challenge of sacrificing or doing without certain things during this time period, I appreciate you and I salute you. It's not easy, all right? But then at the same time, it is easy too, right? Because I'm so used to buying junk food, buying like chocolate and chips and things of that nature. But I substituted that with cashews and fruits, something more healthy. And you're still getting protein and the vitamins that we get from fruits is good too. The citric acid in there helps break up some of the food that we have sitting sometimes in our systems. The vitamins are good. The natural sugars are good, so we're not, taking too much sugar, right? Which sometimes could have adverse effects on our body. I just hope everybody's being positive and like I said, protecting your aura, protecting your essence of who you are. The reason why I'm out here because the clouds are blocking the sun a little bit. It is cooking out here. It is now 85 degrees. It is said that it's going to feel like 104. It is hot out here. But I want to try and get some sun. Taking at least 20 or 30 minutes of the sun rays hitting my body. The mosquitoes are a menace out here, man. As soon as I step outside, they're like jumping on me, man. It's like, I don't know. Mosquitoes are crazy, man. Man, like they're thirsty for blood or something. But folks, have a good day, man. Stay positive. Be true and be genuine. All right? You know what's crazy to me? As much as we lie to each other, I think we need to break the habit of lying to ourselves. Be true and be genuine to yourself. All right? We'll get on camera, and I look at some of these people that get on camera and be like, just be talking just to be talking. You know what I'm saying? I understand that some people are content creators. I don't know why I can't get that out. Content creators. And some people are, making videos for a check. Some people are trying to make money, right? So they just have to put content out. They have to put something out, right? They have to have something to react to or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times, though, man, Sometimes people get on camera and they lie, man. It's like you're looking in the mirror and you're lying to yourself, man. Why lie? Ladies and gentlemen, stop lying to yourself. For real. Ladies, be genuine and true to yourself, man. Be true to who you are. Stop getting on camera and lying about unrealistic expectations that is not going to happen. That's not going to come true for you. Same thing for the fellas. Stop lying. People people need to stop lying. Some people be lying about how successful they are. A lot of money that y'all flaunt and y'all think that y'all got is what's the word? Monopoly money. It's not backed by anything. That's why they have the commercials with a Monopoly. Cause it's man. Y'all see music videos, people got all this money, people be throwing money around. It's pieces of paper. It's not backed by anything. Some of y'all don't got no gold in the bank. The funny thing is, some of you guys have gold jewelry that's valued more than the money that you think that you have it when you be throwing it around. You don't know how much that gold, it resonates with you and vibrates with you. So when you do have gold, that's a better investment than throwing money around and putting money by your ears, and it's a piece of paper. Some people be talking all this how successful they are. Listen, if a solar storm hit the earth and all the electronics all of a sudden went out, man, Lord have his mercies. I'm not trying to manifest anything negative, but I'm just trying to be real with y'all. Y'all see where life is going. Things can change very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. And y'all boast and brag and talk all of this crazy stuff. And you guys have seen the movies and watched the movies about apocalyptic things happening on the planet and how quickly life can change. But y'all brag and boast and talk crazy like y'all got it. I'm so successful. I'm this and that. And y'all need to research the Great Depression. Multi-millionaires were jumping to their death. People that were very, very rich and successful were jumping out of the window. Literally. Some fellas feel like they can't get a woman unless they break their neck trying to get money. And some women are not happy unless they find a guy that's willing to spend all of his hard-earned money on them. Fellas, choose very, very selectively of the queen that you choose to settle with. Same thing for the ladies. Be selective about the men that you choose to have as your king by your side. All right? That's why I'm going to be honest with you. Try to be less promiscuous. All right? The devil, demons, negative, low vibrating spirits, energies, all right? Aliens, all right? Sometimes they know your destiny. They know who you are, all right? They'll come in with a nice romance, and their bodies will be toxic, figuratively and literally. with all type of STDs and STIs and all type of disgusting things going on, and burn you and spread all these diseases. I'm not trying to be mean or malicious. I've only been burnt by women. I've never went out and burnt anybody. I had to go see a doctor during my time. And you know what's crazy? The 2 times that I was burnt by the people or the woman or the women that I was involved with in a serious relationship. The one other time I was being promiscuous, I'm not gonna lie, I was out there. I have to be honest, but I've changed my life. But the 2 other times that I was burnt, it was by women that I was in a serious relationship with. But it lets me know that these women that I was with at that time, they were stepping out on me. Because a demon, a toxic, low vibrating spirit, right, tricked them and brought out the lust out of them where they feel like they have to sleep with these men or women. And we live in weird. Let's be real about what's going on in society. All right, the devil, the demons, they can come to you as an angel of light. I forgot the name of the movie. There was this girl where she was like a really good girl. I think she was like nice and she was innocent and she kept herself as a decent person, and she was supposed to get married, and then she met this guy, and this guy was, I guess he had money, and he was he had, I guess he was like a baller, I guess. All right. So she was meant to get married to this other guy, and after she met the baller guy, she decided to leave her nice guy boyfriend or fiance, whatever the case may be, and she got with the bad boy. All right, she got with the toxic rich guy. All right, she ended up getting hooked on drugs. Right, and the bad boy, the toxic guy, he was sleeping with other women anyway, to the point where eventually he gave her AIDS, the ultimate death. I can't remember the name of the movie. All right, I can't remember the name of the movie. Toward the end of the movie, she was going into the pharmacy to get some medicine for her disease that she has now. All right, because she was slowly dying. And this is not bashing women. I'm just being real. So this can go for either or, gender wise. All right, I'm not trying to be mean. Just being real. So she walks into the pharmacy and she sees her old fiance, the good guy, the nice guy. He's now a pharmacy tech. All right. She's there to pick up her medication. He gives her the medication. He looks at it. He knows what it's for. Coincidentally, who walks in? His new wife and their child. And I think she walks out of the pharmacy embarrassed, and she felt bad because that could have been her life, but she chose otherwise. All right. This is day 5+1. They felt like they were better than man because 5 is a number of man. They felt like they were better than man because they had more than 5 fingers and more than 5 toes. They feel like they were above you. All right. That's why I'm not a big fan of that number. 5 is a number of man. Be good. Chosen ones, I love you. People with a soul, I appreciate you and I love you. All right. Universal creator, I adore you. To the guardian angels, to the archangels, I adore you and I appreciate you. To the ancestors, I love you and I adore you. All that's good in the universe, all that's good throughout the cosmos, all good throughout the galaxies. I appreciate you for the positive energy. Universal creator, my heavenly father, I appreciate your handiwork. I love everything that I see every day. The blue skies, the vegetation, the trees, the flowers. I get to walk to the coast and see the oceans, the aquatic life. I see the birds. I get to breathe fresh oxygen without any chemtrails, any chemicals. Praise God. Folks, have a good day. Let today be a good day. All right? It is day 5 plus 1.